So my next question is, what actually counts as an insider?
So it keeps coming back to that, somebody with authorised access but it's easy to think about that in terms of employees that work for an organisation.
Yeah.
But what about contractors that have authorised access, albeit it might be for a temporary period, but while they've got authorised access, they're insiders? What about your supply chain, who you're giving authorised access, or you're sharing your information with, or you're sharing your facilities, or you're sharing your assets with?
Yeah.
You have to include those as insiders as well. So, I think it's better to start to think about categorising your insiders in those terms, and then, as we were discussing earlier, if you've got somebody with significant access, like a system administrator, typically they are the biggest risk to any organisation, and some of that is kind of like perpetuated by the idea. So we're not going to talk about external threats today, but they are relevant, and they're relevant because what they want to do is get inside authorised access to buildings, IT systems, whatever. So when a hacker comes into a system, what they will try and do is get an account for anybody, because it gives them authorised access to a level of authorised access to information. So they'll try to take over that account.
Okay.
And what they would then try to do is escalate their privileges, so they end up being a system admin. So they've got the keys to the kingdom at that point. So if an external attacker is trying to do that, then by default the insider is already a level up the risk scale, because they already have authorised access to the IT and those systems. So our system admins, while we can trust them by putting in place things like security clearances, and by making sure we've got the right training and culture and awareness in the business, that will help significantly with the accidental, unintentional risk. But if they want to be malicious, they can be malicious at any time. So it's things like, can we detect what they've done, and can we be ready to respond to it when it does go wrong?
That was a clip from the Briefing Room podcast, and if you want to watch more from that episode of Insider Threat, then you can click right there to see more and watch the full episode right there. Just use your finger, use the controller, or move your mouse.